Alright, so here we are on the grade 9 music Google Classroom, and we're just going to go to the horse with no name. And this video is just a review from yesterday on how to create the horse with no name solo, in case you wanted a bit of a review. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through this document that's here. Okay, so where to start. Composing can be a bit elusive. All right, and we talked about that yesterday. Elusive means it's tricky and hard to figure out. All right, good place to start is to write your first 8 measures of rhythm. If you're an oldie, you're going to write 16 measures. Okay, but this first 8 measures of rhythm is key. Rhythm means it has no pitch information. It's just something that you could clap. So here I've written 2 measures. Of course, you're going to need 6 measures in total. The criteria that needs to be included is you need at least one dotted half note, which is 3 beats, a half note, which is 2 beats, and a quarter note, which is 1 beat. One of the things I was checking for when I was doing the rhythm formative check-in is to make sure that you didn't have too many beats per measure. So for example, here are 4 beats. Some people were writing something like quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, half note, and that would be 5 beats. So you want to make sure that your rhythm is correct. If you have any questions about that, please check in. Once you have a rhythm, you're going to add notes to that. So you need to be able to write it out in both notation, which is using these pitches here, and also in tab. If you want to include the letter names, that's fine too. So using only these 5 notes, you're going to add the rhythm. Now, if you are a newbie and you're finding this pretty challenging, I would suggest just using 2 notes for your solo, and that is totally fine. So here's our rhythm: ta, rest, rest, ta, 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 ta. When we add notes to that, it looks a little bit like this. So I've taken that and I made the first one an E. I could have made that a G, a B, or an A, it doesn't matter. Okay, then I've added the corresponding tab below on the E string, and it's 0. Then after that we had 4 quarter notes, and I'm trying to keep it really simple, so I kept them all the same, and then I've added the tab below. You can print off a copy of tab paper here, or you can try to write it out yourself. All you're doing is you're writing 6 lines. You can write tab, and you can try to do this squiggly thing. I don't really care too much about that. What's important is you have 5 parallel lines, and then you have 6 lines to represent the tab. At the end of each measure, you need to have a bar line. Okay? Once you have that done, that's the goal for today, is to have this solo written out. Again, keep it simple. It doesn't have to be too intense. We want to save time to practice. Okay, so the solo should be done and checked by the end of the day so that tomorrow you're just practicing, and then maybe if you want to revise something.